If you are using Google Mail, you probably have an idea of the basic layout of your Google Mail account. You've got the search box up here, the navigation panel over here where you can get to other sections of your Google account, the little toggle menu here where you can switch back and forth between mail, contacts, and tasks. You've got your Gmail sections over on the left, including inbox, sent items, drafts. Those are the ones that are built into Google, as well as some other built-in Google labels and any custom labels that you would have created. Just below that, there's a chat box. And the chat window is one that some people use a lot, some people don't use very much at all, but you can easily turn it on and off by just clicking this little toggle button down at the bottom. And then, of course, in the main window, you've got all of your email with who it's from, subject line, and, of course, the timestamp. But I want to show you how to customize your settings a little bit to give you a smoother experience. First, we want to take care of ads. Normally, in an email, you've got ads across the top, across the bottom, and along the side. We're going to get rid of those by going to the gear, clicking on Settings, look across the top, and click on Web Clips, then uncheck Show My Web Clips. That was easy. The second part is a little bit trickier. You actually have to go to the Chrome Web Store and install an add-on tool called Ad Blocker for Gmail. A link for that should be provided to you by your instructor. And then you simply add it to Chrome. You'll see my computer says that I've already added it because I've already added it. But when you're done, in your email account, you go back to your inbox, open up an email, and look. All of my ads along the side and along the bottom are gone. The next thing that I want to discuss regards display scaling. That refers to how compact your view is of your email list. To adjust that, click on the gear, and you can switch between comfortable, which is the default, to cozy, which makes things a little bit tighter, to compact, which makes things even tighter. Depending on how much you want to see at once and how spacious you want your view to be, you may prefer one over the other. I like the middle one of cozy. Next, and a lot of people's favorite, is the display themes. You get to these themes by clicking on the gear and then on themes. And this just customizes the background picture for your default view of your mail. You can choose some basic colors up here, or probably more fun, the pictures down here. I'll choose ocean, just as an example. Now you can see it changes my background, and if I go to my inbox, I can see the background throughout the entire view. And no matter where I am in my account, I see that nice, pretty picture. I'm going to go ahead and change it back to the default. Finally, there's various inbox arrangements. You'll notice up at the top, Google gives me my primary inbox, my social inbox, and my promotions inbox. Now the primary is your main set of email that you use to correspond back and forth with real people. The social inbox has to do with things that relate to social media and various things like that. Promotions has to do with a list that you're on for merchant lists and things like that. So some people like to have these views broken up into various sections like Google has here, but there are a few different arrangements that you can have for your inbox. To view them, click on the gear and click on Configure Inbox. Now it shows me the options to have these tabs across the top. And I can check on and off various ones. I can check off promotions and turn on forums if I like. And you can see that it changes correspondingly. I can go back to that, go to Configure Inbox. I can turn off all of them except for the primary inbox. And if I do that, the tabs at the top disappear completely because there's only one tab. So now I see everything in a list. If I go to the gear and then go to Settings, and then click across here on the inbox link, I get a few more options that I can fine tune. Here are the categories that I was just turning on and off. Here are a few more options in the drop-down list. I can configure my inbox to have the important emails first, or the unread emails first, or the starred emails listed first. So if I do important first, it's going to have two sections. The first one will have important items, and then the second one will have everything else that's not marked as important. If I click Save Changes, then it's going to show me my email broken into these two different sections. Important up here, and then everything else down here. Importance is marked by this yellow tag. So as you can see, all the yellow tagged items are up at the top, and all the ones below have no yellow tag. The yellow tag is supposed to be an intelligent thing that Google learns from you as you check things on and off as important. So if I mark this email as important by clicking on the tag, that will become yellow, and in a certain amount of time, Google will bump this up to the top section. And when I do things like this, Google starts to learn that emails from this particular person or emails that are from this particular person that are only sent to you are important. Conversely, if I go up to the top and I uncheck the importance on one of these, Google will learn from that as well, that emails from Catherine are not important. And it'll pick up on patterns in your importance marking to try to learn what's important to you and what's not. And you can toggle those on and off. And you can do a similar arrangement by going to the gear, settings, inbox, and change your arrangement here. Maybe you like to have your unread items first. Click Save Changes. It'll show me the unread items at the top. There happen to be a lot because I've got all the YouTube and Google Plus things in here. And then the read things are down at the bottom. So it all depends on what your particular workflow is. Some people like one arrangement, other people like the other. I'm going to switch it back to the default settings for now. Click on Inbox, click on Default, Save Changes, and then back to having everything in a single list.